What's up, guys? So I was surfing Facebook Marketplace like we all do for no reason. You don't need anything, but you're always looking. And I found a deal on a trailer. And the reason I want to share this with you guys is trailers are a really good thing to either make money or get yourself a cheap trailer and fix it up and you have a nice trailer. They're real basic, the parts are cheap, so I want to bring you along. I mean, you could double your money, or you could just get a trailer cheap and have a nice trailer. It just takes a little work. Even if you don't weld, some of them just need new wood, paint job, sand it. And if you could weld, you find some with some broken stuff and weld it, I mean, you could make some money. So I want to bring you along and show you how we do it. All right, so when you're surfing Facebook Marketplace looking for trailers, some are better than others. Some of them are good and you don't have to do anything. I found one, it's pretty unique. It was a 3-axle. I think one of them fell off, so it only has 2. But that's what's cool about trailers. I mean, axles are cheap, the shackles, repack the bearings, tires aren't that bad. And you know what, trailers, if it's a 2025 or a 1995, they don't change. So, it's, if you're looking for a project, maybe, you're getting into welding, I suggest a trailer. I mean, you can make some money and learn a lot of things, and they're very basic, and then move on from there. When I was probably 17, my dad bought a trailer. Actually, I think it was free on the side of the road. It said free, and the whole tongue, the whole A-frame back, tongue and all, was snapped like this. And he got it for free. And he brought it home to me. I welded it, I gusseted it, added a bunch of metal. And to this day, that thing's still rolling down the road and kept carrying heavy stuff. So let's go look at this trailer. It needs some work, for sure. And let's go see if it's something we can potentially... I want the trailer. I've been needing a trailer. It's a little bigger than we need, but I'd rather get a big trailer that does everything instead of outgrow it. So it's a big gooseneck, and there's a lot of room for improvement on this thing, because goosenecks are like, a nice gooseneck's like $10,000. So I think this is a good candidate. It definitely is rough and needs some work, and let's go check it out. Let's see if we can make some money on this deal. Well, actually, I'm not trying to make money. Let's see if I could be in this trailer cheap and have a $8,000 to $10,000 trailer for half that, if not less than half that. So yeah, in this video, I want to, fix it up. Weld, you guys are gonna see it. You're gonna see what it needs. It needs ramps. It needs another axle. But we're gonna work on it, and I thought it'd be interesting because there's money to be made on trailers. Alright, so we're gonna get it. She needs work, but she's got potential. You guys stay tuned and watch. We're gonna fix her up. But we were gonna tow it home, and it has this reverse gooseneck, the balls on the trailer. I've never seen anything like it. He does have the coupler for it. It's actually made by B&W. It's a real thing. But his drop-in's a square and ours is round, so he was nice enough. He's gonna tow it to our house for us and deliver this thing. So stay tuned. You're gonna love this trailer.
A little bit?
Nope.
Did it go in? Oh yeah, it's almost there. Ah, forward, forward, forward. Right there.
Okay. Ah, I'm so close. Yeah, back.
Is it gonna get caught up on it?
Wait.
Hold on.
Back, forward.
Go forward a little bit.
Sorry. Okay, back.
Okay, back. Okay, hold on. I think you gotta push it down, no?
Okay, back.
Back?
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. She's a bit of a fixer. I mean, it's missing an axle, but you know, it was a deal we could not pass up. She was on the cheap, and she's built like a tank. A little bit of a fixer-upper, but look at that frame, folks. Look at this, it's cool too, and we need ramps, but still has the chingaderas, so that'll make that easy. So we're gonna build some ramps. We add an axle. The guy says it'll tow anything.
14 tons of hay.
With 2 axles, but might need a 3rd one. The wood's a little, you know, seen better days.
Fit 2 of Taylor's cars on there.
It's a little bigger than we needed, but we've been wanting the doer all trailer. And this is a doer all trailer when we're done. But she needs some jacks because it has this custom system. And custom means you gotta kick it with muddy shoes to get it on. But this comes out. This swings. I've never seen anything like this. Oh. Well.
Kick it with your muddy shoe.
Okay, well.
Oh my God.
That swings out. You back your truck. Put the ball. Yes, the ball is on the trailer. I know. I've never.
Tennis ball included.
No, yeah, that keeps the grease it all nice, because he said, you know, gotta keep the ball greasy. It keeps his stuff pristine here. So you back truck up with this out. Once it hits the coupler, you back up, this pops in, and it lifts those jacks off the ground. It's kind of cool, except for I want to be able to hook up any truck to it, or if anyone needs to hook up to it. So we're gonna cut all this out, make it a regular gooseneck, and we're gonna get some jacks, put some jacks on there. Cool idea, but never really seen it. So, but yeah, she's a bit of a fixer, but we got this so cheap. When we're done, 10x our money.
It's freezing.
We need an axle, we need ramps, we need jacks. We got the coupler coming. Harbor Freight has the jacks and some spray paint. Whew, should be a beauty. So we can put the Xpedition on here. We can put a couple rigs on here. That's why, you know, you always need a bigger trailer. Why not just get a big one from the beginning? So cool. Now we're gonna try to move it in. Luckily we ain't worried about scratching her, so it should be no problem if it doesn't push me down the driveway. Oh, this one's got different rims on this side. I like these rims better. Interesting. We got 3 different style rims. That's cool. That's all right. And I'm telling you, this was a deal, folks. I mean, we paint this up.
Let us know in the comments if you guys want us to release some of our merch.
Well, I only have 6 fans, so.
And they all already have a shirt.
Yeah. My mom got 3. This thing's probably gonna run out of fuel. Let's see.
solid.
That was too easy.
Like,
It's probably all the tennis ball, you know?
I think it was. Why is it so stuck?
I don't know. It swung out easy yesterday.
Yeah.
There we go. So yeah, you back your truck up. That goes in there. You keep backing up. This will lift. Pull those jacks off the ground, and then you just lift the pins. It's pretty cool. It actually worked pretty good. But I want, if someone wants to borrow it, or if I use a different truck, I've never seen this. I don't think many people have.
Well, good thing is nobody could steal it.
That's what he said. It's an unstealable trailer.
They'd look at that and go, what in the...
Because you can't jack it up. And you can't,
You have to have that hitch. Unless you got a skid steer to move it.
Yeah. It's already got M for Mila Craft. It's actually something else, but we'll claim it.
I don't think that's a pin.
Huh?
I don't think that's a pin. I think that's solid on there.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
You're gonna have to cut this off.
Yeah, yeah. So they put that and then they welded these plates on there.
Or they put it in and then welded this thing on.
Yeah. This is the do-it-yourself.
That was interesting.
You put this here, he says.
The other way. Oh yeah, that would have worked. How come we didn't do that?
You back up, boom. Kick that out, keep backing up. We're gonna make it more normal here. That feels freaking solid, dude. Yeah, this is hollow. That is solid. Holy cow.
You think one jam up with that in the truck that would crinkle that?
Oh.
That house is for sale right now.
Anytime people from out of state are looking at it, we hammer. They don't buy it. I want to take a measurement because it was pretty level on his truck, F-250. So about 34 and a half, 1/2. Also, I'm gonna measure the height of our two trucks because I want to get the new one's adjustable. I want to get it like kind of in the middle, good for both our trucks. You got a monster truck, you know, we'll just slide her up a little bit.
My truck tow this?
I know, why are you riding on this nice tape? Well, Melissa don't know yet, but she's gonna peel all this off. We're gonna put it fresh. We're gonna paint it all nice. It's gonna be, shop's not set up for this.
This is our first project in here, no?
I built the, about 10% of a barbecue.
Oh, we built the hood too.
We built the hood and we built carts for the
You're so dark.
slushy machines. We're gonna build benches, countersink the chop saw. We got a lot to do. It's gonna be a full fab shop, baby. You don't have to film my every move. Getting an extension cord, that's when people click off. You know, I always put this metal thing up my whole life. But the other day, people say it's supposed to be that. But I've always done it like that. Which way is right? I don't know. Let me know. Goodness.
maybe. Maybe? Chris said he's got a new idea.
All right, so that worked out nice. Right into the bucket, no noise, no bang. And we gotta cut these, clean this up, cut these off. And then tomorrow we should be getting our coupler. We're gonna just butt weld it on here. I don't know the height yet, so I'm gonna leave this, see how it fits. And then we'll probably run some plates to it or something. But we'll get this all cleaned up and prepped, and hopefully tomorrow the part comes. Came right off. That's a nice little tap.
That is.
We probably use that for something.
We should keep it in case in 20 years we might need it.
I'll put it with the rest of them. All right, guys, we got this all cleaned up for now. Good enough for now. Not sure the height of this, so I don't want to just grind paint off for no reason because it's not very fun. But we got things smoothed out, some of the paint grinded off because I know there's probably going to be welds there. And hopefully this part comes tomorrow. We'll get that gooseneck coupler in there, and then we got to work on some jacks. All right, it's the next day. We still haven't got our gooseneck coupler. We're waiting for it to show up. It's supposed to be here today. It's here. All right, the part showed up. UPS showed up, kind of ruined our roll-in shot here. It's all right, but we got the part, that's good. But while we were waiting for the part, which now is here, we've been meaning to get this in the shop because Melissa, when we went to Sand Hollow, thought it was a trophy truck. I was on my dirt bike, and apparently she was trying to keep up with Ryan in the G-Wagon, and now it's making all sorts of noise in the front end. Something's loose, so we gotta check it out. These 3 bolts are tight. This one's still tight. This don't seem broke or nothing. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but it don't sound good. Can't figure it out. Seems like the track bar is squeaking, but I don't know why. So we try to tighten it. It's tight. Still tight from the crescent wrench. Now we have the impact so we can really check it. But straight her up with WD. And it seems the noise is gone. Oops. So whoever said you can't fix everything with this, they're lying. WD and a hammer fixes everything. And duct tape. Alright. Let's check this baby out. Back to the trailer. Truck, WD-40, we're good. Ooh yeah, look at that. So that's about 39. 39, it'll sag a little. Call it 37. So this one's 37. Here's a 39. So 37. These are pretty high trucks. All right, now we know kind of where we want it to land. We're gonna finish cleaning this up. I waited because I didn't want to sand a bunch of paint off. We didn't have to because sanding paint just clogs these suckers up. But top right, it says export. Did you have any music? Don't rush it, Matt. Do it nice.
What are you doing?
Well, it's gotta be what it's about, but you want it like to hook people.
Am I gonna film you
Yeah, so
hurting yourself
change
here?
Oil change on Suburban is gonna be like, you wanna like put something funny or something, you know? Ask ChatGPT, that's what I did.
Who's gonna get them easy way, but I
You have ChatGPT? Yeah. Oh, like, you guys have this problem with parts guys too, or, you know, what way? You gotta get them interested.
Don't fall, Sadie.
Put it whatever time. Leave it up. Alright, so this tube is 4 inches. So to get that one to butt up nice, we're going to cut this section out. We're not going to need this wraparound, it's just going to be pushing up against that solid. Center would be 2 1/4, 2 inches each way, right? 1, 2. So pretty much right at that bend. And of course it's too, I got scared. So I'm gonna widen that up a little bit. I want it at 35, so if you get it right, and it's geared and long, like it'd be sick. But
on the phone again.
if it ain't geared, if it's just a 335 on it, it's gonna suck. I don't like this one.
Do you have a different one?
Huh?
Do you have a different one? I think you have a different one.
It's pretty good. Alright. I think we got it nice and square where we want it. Hopefully, assuming the one behind it's square. It's worked all this time, so. We got a little gap up here, but because of that weld, we have to, so we're gonna run a plate, clean that up later. But it doesn't even need a weld up there. A lot of them are hollow up top, so let's get her tacked on. Okay, now in theory, if we did anything right, and we take the clamp off, this don't just fall. Now I really want to check it, check everything, all our angles, degrees, make sure it's perfectly centered before we go and booger the whole thing on there. Because once that's on, I'm not cutting it off. Another thing I want to check is our height. We're aiming around 40. Oh, so heavy. We're aiming for about 40-ish on the highest setting. Oh, well, 38-ish. I talked to Matt from Waybook Garage, and he said his was up in the front a little and he had 40. So really, he's probably like 38-ish. Yeah, 27. So actually, the jacks need to come up a little. So we're pretty close. All right, guys, we double, triple checked it. I think it's where it needs to be. So now we're gonna put a big fatty. We got the welder cranked up. We're gonna put a big fatty in there. I think this is 1/4 inch. This is solid. So we're gonna focus the heat on this. Probably gonna do a small, it's kind of a weird, because the two round. We're gonna do a smaller weld and then a big fatty on top of it. I think you're supposed to arc weld this gnarly stuff. Maybe not, I don't know. I usually do off-road stuff. It's 1/8 inch, sometimes 3/16. I don't mess with 1/2 inch a lot. But let's see how ugly I can weld this. Okay. Well, at least there ain't not much beauty on here. You know, we're not building a trophy truck. We're building a beast here. So you put 4 layers of paint, you won't see it. starting to burn. You got that welder on 5. She hot. She hot. Just hope we don't weld this to it too. I know, you're supposed to go uphill, but I think that's just arc welding, but maybe it's MIG, I don't know. We're self-taught here, you know? We just make it work. Yep, normally I'd be TIG welding this, but it's too thick, you know? I'm more of a TIG welder myself. We bust out the MIG for this, folks. So we got this gap here. We couldn't go all the way up because this weld, didn't want to take that weld off, which now I'm thinking it would have been easier, but this will add some strength. That's okay. So making something like that. We'll go all the way around with these and give it a little extra strength. Might do something. The wraps all the way around here too. It's probably overkill, but that's why they call me Overkill Chris. So. So you're wondering what I'm doing. I didn't get all the spots that there's paint because I didn't know exactly where they'd end up. So I like to just burn it, catch her on fire, and wire brush it because I ain't getting nothing in there. Thick. And this paint is so thick, it ain't burning off. We're gonna have to just burn it with the welder, folks. All right. We got these plates all tacked on there. We got some little pre-welded for the big gaps, you know. Yeah, it's a trailer, guys. It's not a trophy truck. I know, but that should work pretty good. Can I turn the gas on? Because I'm good at.
No gas on.
I forget always, dude. At least I remember before I started. Gosh, dude. I need some sleeves.
Yeah. Maybe for Christmas.
No, like, I need something right now. Don't I have them?
Wait, yeah, we do.
Alright, we resorted to a sweatshirt because I can't find my welding jacket sleeve thing. So, we'll see when it might light up, folks. So I was checking these welds out that came with the coupler. And I was like, what is this? And that thing just broke right off. Look at that. Right, throw another one over this. They're big, they're ugly, they're just what we needed. Well, hopefully that'll hold. Looks better than that one. Maybe a little. Alright, this shop is a disaster. Just straight disaster. So we're gonna have to do something about that. I mean, there's stuff everywhere. You can barely walk it to get to the toolbox. So we're gonna have to clean this up, but I don't really feel like it right now. So let's go to Harbor Freight, see if they got any jacks. All right, so we need some 10,000 pound trailer jacks. So off to Harbor Freight. Says they have them in stock. Until you get there and see for yourself, who knows? You know what? I got a better idea, guys. Hold on a sec. Let's take this instead. I don't know if I showed you guys this. New little family rig. It's pretty fun. I've been wanting one of these for a while. Finally got one. Yeah, we'll take this to Harbor Freight. My wife, aka the filmer, likes to always park in the way, make it hard to get out. With this big wide driveway, she likes to block the middle door. It's okay. No one's perfect. All right, get in, filmer. So yeah, this is our new rig. We really like it, but there is one complaint that everyone complains about on the Polaris Xpedition. And that is the engine is loud. And yeah, that's my only complaint so far. And they say the 2024 was 30 decibels louder than the 2025, so I couldn't even imagine how that sounded. I mean, you can hear it, and I'm barely going. But other than that, it's a sweet rig. Driving to Harbor Freight, I'll tell you what. I mean, maybe we should have took the old F450 so you guys could actually hear me, but look at that guy. Check out that Dodge. That is a clean old dually. This here's Jay's boyfriend, just doing nothing.
I thought we came here for Jack.
Like $45 off.
I thought we came here for Jack's.
I know, but they got 40% off these ratchets. That's all I need, but I might need them.
Ask him again.
Oh, really?
I don't know if y'all know.
What do you gotta do?
Chris's favorite pastime.
Oh, yeah?
Sit on the phone in Harbor Freight. And again, you guys. Third or fourth person on the phone with?
Well, they didn't have any checks. That's the only thing we went for. We gained a person. We're back. Oh, we left the shop open? Ah. Shop's a mess. I forgot we're supposed to clean the shop. Oh, man. Who wants to come and clean this for us? Paying blow pops or whatever she got.
It'll probably be me cleaning it.
Overkill Chris is kicking in. Don't worry about it. You know, I'm not an engineer, so I know if I just weld enough metal on there, it won't break. So. All right. Probably didn't need it, but I like it. We're gonna round the corners. And it'll help me sleep at night, you know? All right, probably overkill, but I like it. Ain't my best work, but 8 coats of Rust-Oleum, you won't see none of this. I started picking up this shop. Next thing to do is get this out, maybe get that out. Because there's just too much in here. So we're gonna get all these out so we can finish cleaning up. Then I realized the other day I got bored and I built a dirt bike track in the backyard. Now there's nowhere to park a trailer. So now I'm gonna go tear it down. You might ask yourself, why would you build a dirt bike track and then tear it down a week later? And the answer is, well, the only answer I could think of is I'm an idiot. Now we have so much room for activities. As we're gonna lift this thing up, I wanna check all the axles, shackles, leaf springs. Make sure it's all looking good. And Harbor Freight didn't have the jacks. Thinking about welding a gusset right here. Cause it's just crazy to me that you have all this on that much weld. This whole leverage and just right there. So yeah, it hasn't broke all this time, but they don't call me Overkill Chris for no reason. But now we could lift this thing up, we could build some ramps, we could get to our metal back there. Much better. All right, when you hear people say things have snowballed out of control, this is usually what they're talking about, something like this. I went to hit it with the wire wheel, which turned into the sander, the D8. The D8 should never be on this piece of junk, but I'm an idiot. But you know what? She'll be smooth now when we paint it. Probably not, but at least it won't look like we did it with a paint roller, maybe. Have you guys seen this? I know I haven't spray painted in a while, but I ain't never seen this crap. We got like different nozzles. You know, a good old Rust-Oleum worked just fine the way it was. Let's see how this works. I take back what I said about this nozzle. She's actually pretty nice. All right, guys. That was worth the snowball effect because she's looking factory, folks. She's looking brand new. I don't know, I'll tell you what, that Rust-Oleum, they must have stepped up their game with all this Steel-It and Alley Armor, whatever coming out. They're like, we gotta step up our game because that stuff came on nice. I always liked Rust-Oleum, but I think they stepped up their game a bit. This thing, woo! All right, guys. We got that coupler back in there, all painted up. Looks really good. But being that Harbor Freight didn't have the jacks, and I have a feeling this video is gonna be way too long. We're gonna end this one. Yeah, I work pretty slow, so. And being we had to tear the dirt bike track down, clean the shop, this video is gonna be way too long. Plus we got very distracted at Harbor Freight and didn't even get what we needed, so. But if you made it this far, then you might like the video. So if you could give it a like, it really helps us out, that'd be cool. And if you wanna see the rest of this trailer build, subscribe because next week we're gonna drop another one. And hopefully we can order some jacks online and we're gonna build some ramps. We're gonna look at the axles, so stay tuned. We're gonna get this thing on the road, get some rigs on it, and yeah, if you wanna subscribe, that'd be awesome, and see this bad boy done. Thanks for watching.